movie props. What's up, guys? Audience. Fears, audience. Coffee first. In my new mug, in my new BB-8 Star Wars mug. I bought it a couple weeks ago, but you guys know how I do. When I buy something from Goodwill, I gotta run it through the washer like 12 times. It's a nice mug, though. What a nice mug. Anyway. Yeah, I decided today for the background... movies, movie props. Enjoy, my friends. Every day I'm going to try to decorate the shelf back of me with something different. We'll see. Anyway, lots to talk about, like always, so let's just get it right into it. Well, I hope you guys had a good day. I had a pretty good day. I had a very productive day. I got back from, from work. I slept a little bit. Work was all right. We had about 43,000, so... not too shabby. It's starting to die down a little bit, you know. The next major holiday is Valentine's Day. I mean, don't get me wrong. Groundhog's Day, it's pretty big, but it's not as big as, Valentine's Day. So that's when we'll get a tiny bit busy. We'll get busy like a week before Valentine's Day. Anyway, speaking of holidays and events coming up, like I said, Valentine's Day is coming up. Groundhog's Day is coming up. And then the events. I'm going to go to Jeff's con for one day. Because on the same weekend, I've got MegaCon. MegaCon, my first time. So if you want information on MegaCon, you got to go to www.megacon.com. Get your tickets now. Ba-bum-bum. Fears will be there for 3 days. Count them. 1, 2, 3. And I'll be at... the Misfits Con for one day. So, Jeff, that'll be the next time I see you, buddy. If you want more information on my buddy Jeff's show, you got to go to FloridaToyShowsAndExpos.com or Florida Toy Shows and Expos on Facebook. There we are. Anyway, like I said yesterday, I'll say it again, though, just in case you did not see yesterday's show. I have yet to put anything new on the list. I've created a digital list on my phone. I took your guys' advice. You're like, hey, Fears. They said, why don't you, the fans said this, they said, after you buy everything on the list and cross it all out, get rid of it. I'll probably give this legendary list to a fan. And from now on, I'm just going to keep all of your guys' new suggestions, like the one that Walter suggested, Hard Eyes. I've already put it in my phone. So there we are. Anyway, I did buy a few off of this list. I cannot wait till they come in. Oh my god. You guys are going to love it. Anyway. Speaking of the fans, you guys know, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from the fans. You guys have got to send me fan mail. I'm requesting fan mail. I want to hear back from the fans. I love my fans, my loving and loyal fans. I want to hear from you. Send Fears some fan letters. If you guys like my Lego unboxings, send me an unboxing, your favorite unboxing, and in the unboxing, put a Lego build, and put your favorite build that you want me to do, and I'll do it. I want to read your fan letters. I want to unbox whatever you want to send me. I don't care. Send me whatever, within reason, though. Within reason. But yeah, I cannot wait to get some more fan mail. Walter said he's supposed to get me some fan mail soon, and I cannot wait. He said, Fears, I'm going to send you something. He goes, look out for it. And I'm like, all right, I'll look out for it, buddy. So if you guys want to send fan mail, you guys got to send it right here. Check it out. Send it to Fears Vlogs, FearsMan26, or my real name, 16745 Cagans Crossing Boulevard, STE102B, PMB40, Claremont, Florida, 34714. It's just that simple. I cannot wait to hear from you guys. But you got to do it. You got to send me some fan mail. And I will put it in a video, or I will put it in a live stream. Let's see. Today's topics. I'm reviewing not one, not two, not three, but 4 movies. These are the movies. I watched this today, and I watched this today, so I'm going to be reviewing these. And then last night, before work, I watched Soldier with Kurt Russell, and an old classic, The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So those are the ones that I'm going to be reviewing. Then we're going to try and pick the top 10 clothing companies. So there we go. And then, because I'm a big fan of ExhumedVisions.com, I thought, why don't I do the top 10 ExhumedVisions items that he sells on his website? So we're going to be doing that a little bit later. And then last, but certainly not least, I've always wanted to talk about Groundhog's Day. I ran out of room, that's why I had to abbreviate it. But I've pulled up some information on how it was created, why we celebrate it, what Groundhog's Day stands for, and we're going to get into that just a little bit later. Anyway, without further ado, let's open up the chat, let's say hello to the fans, and let's rock and roll. Those are the only updates I had. Someone asked me yesterday, am I looking forward to MegaCon? Yes, I am, for 3 reasons. 1, I get to hang out with LC and his family. 2, it's probably the most biggest convention I've ever went to in my entire life. Wizard World Comic-Con got like 40 or 50,000. Off camera, LC told me MegaCon gets like 60 to 70,000 people. And I was like, holy shit. So you guys are going to see a lot of craziness, a lot of going nuts, a lot of going ballistic. By the way, healthy snack today is raisins. And I'm doing good. I'm doing good on temptation. I almost went out for lunch and got some Chipotle, and I was like, yeah, Chipotle's good. I was like, it was either going to be Chipotle or some BK Lounge, and I stopped myself. That's why I'm like out to here. So I thought, you know what? I'll have some soup. So I had some chicken noodle soup. And then I thought for the stream, I'll have some raisins. Just to munch on, just to snack on. So I'm doing better. People are saying that I'm looking, skinnier in the cheeks and stuff. I hope so. I feel like I've lost some weight. I'm still in the gym. I went running the other day. I didn't go to the gym today. I'm determined to get a vlog up tonight or some type of video because I've been editing like crazy the last 4 or 5 days, and I'm just not done yet. So hang in there. Hang in there. More videos coming. I promise. I promise. My word is my bond. Anyway. So yeah. Anyway, let's open up the chat and say hello. By the way, I got LC's hat on today. Hell yeah. All right, we're opening up the chat, and here we are. There we go. Done yet. So, hey. There we go. Opening up the chat. All right. I just wanted to make sure. We got 3 people watching, and no comments yet. All right, well, that's good, because I thought I was kind of behind. So, whenever you want to say hello, drop your comments in the chat, and we'll be rocking and rolling. Like I said, today we're reviewing 4 movies. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing the top 10 clothing companies. Then I thought, since me and Visions are friends, and I like his company, I'm going to go on ExhumedVisions.com and pick the 10 most favorite things that I like. Plus, I haven't been to his website in quite a while. We'll see what new things he's got. There you are. And then we're going to be talking about Groundhog's Day. So, I think we should start things off with a bang. And let's just do a top 10 right now. All right. There we are. Alrighty. Alright, here we go. Top 10 clothing line. Alright, here we go. Or clothing companies, excuse me. Alright. Top 10 clothing companies. And I'm going to put down some of my favorites. Alright. I buy a lot of t-shirts from Disney. So Disney clothing. So Disney. I buy a lot of shirts and pants and stuff from Walmart. Walmart has a clothing line. So, Walmart. I would be lying if I said I didn't buy any clothing at Walmart, because probably 90% of my clothing is from Walmart. No, well, maybe not 90. I'd say 80. 80%. 80%. All right. Converse. Converse is the next one. They don't just sell just Converse shoes. They sell clothing. I have some Converse shorts. I've got some Converse t-shirts. And I don't wear them all the time, but you guys have seen me wear them on the show. So Converse. I'm going to go with Van. Van doesn't do just shoes. I like their shoes, but they also sell t-shirts, coats. They sell pins and stickers. They sell a lot of stuff. So they do sell clothing. So I haven't bought any Vans clothing in forever. I've been meaning to. I need to throw out some old shit, get some new shit in there. So probably this year I'm going to throw away a lot of shirts and pants that I do not wear anymore. Probably take them to Goodwill, let somebody else enjoy them, and then I'll get some new shit. All right, so Van. I'm going to say Volcom. Volcom. I used to wear a lot of Volcom in definitely high school and college, but I still like the company Volcom because they have great hats. You guys have seen me. I still got some of my old Volcom hats left. I have bought some Hawaiian shirts from them. So I'm still going to put down Volcom. Volcom. Nike. Nike. Definitely Nike. I've got some of their stuff. Some of my workout shorts, whenever I work out, have got the Nike symbol on them. So, Nike for sure. All right. I need 4 more. Let's see here. I may have to go to Google because I've already wrote down my 6 favorite. Let's see, what else? What else is another clothing line that Fears could put down? You know what? I'm going to go to Google because I need 4 more and I can't think of any more. Let's see. Famous clothing line. Or clothing brands or clothing... You know, I'll say companies. Famous clothing companies. Let's see here. And I'm only going to write down the ones that I actually wear, because some of these I don't even wear. Under Armour, I do wear a little bit. Some of my workout shirts are Under Armour, and some of my workout pants are Under Armour. So Under Armour I do wear, so Under Armour. I do wear those. Because I'm not going to put down just any clothing line. If I don't wear it, then I would be a hypocrite. I'd be like, well, I don't wear that shit, you know. Adidas. I do wear some Adidas clothing. Oh, yeah. I still got a runny nose. Excuse me for a minute. I have to blow my nose. Oh. I took some cough medicine, and my throat feels a little bit better, but, man, I got a runny nose. It's crazy. Anyway. All right. Let's see. Adidas. Adidas. Okay. All right, let's see what else. Let's see. Let's see. I don't wear Calvin Klein. I don't wear Armani or Armani. Definitely don't wear Gap. Definitely don't wear Gucci. Some of these I've never even heard of. I've heard of Gucci, but Zara I've never heard of. Fendi I've never heard of. H&M, I don't know what the hell that is. H&M. No clue. I have no clue what that is. I mean, obviously it's a clothing line. I've never heard of it. Let's see. I need 2 more. What else? What else does Fears wear? Costco. I've bought some clothes from Costco. And I bought some clothes from Sam's Club. So, I guess they kind of count. But some of these I've never even heard of. I've heard of Old Navy, but Channel I've never heard of. Pareda, never heard of. Zara, Fenny, H&M, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're companies, like clothing companies, but I've never heard of them. Alright, Sam's Club. Fierce tries to keep it simple with my clothing. So long as it's comfy, I'll wear it. As long as it's something that I like the color or the brand name, then I'll wear it. Or if it's like, supporting my friend, hell yeah. I do like this hat, LC. I'm not just wearing it to help my friend out. It's both. I like it. I like the color. And I like LC's symbol. And LC is like one of my best friends down here, besides Randy and stuff. Cannot wait. I'm going to try to get Randy to go with me to MegaCon. You know how Randy is, though. I don't think Randy will be interested in going to MegaCon if Amy Jo Johnson does not show up. Because I asked him over the weekend, I said, Randy, let me ask you something. I said, would you ever consider going to a Comic-Con without Amy Jo Johnson there, right? And he said, yeah, it depends on the situation, Fierce. If I have the money, I can't fault Randall for taking care of his mom. That's an important job. Randall's mom is a little bit older than my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom is 70. Randall's mom is like 70. Oh, what is it? 70. I think she's 76, 77. So I get it. Randall doesn't have much time left with his mom, so he wants to hang out with his mom as much as possible. And I do not fault that for Randall. Hell yeah, Randall, hang out with your mom, hang out with your family. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking great, So I'm going to, what's up, LC? LC says, you are very welcome. Well, thanks, buddy. He says, that hat looks good on you. I know it does, right? I just put a little bend in it. It was flat. I just put a little tiny bend. It depends on the hat. Some hats, I like a little bend in it. Some hats, like baseball hats, I like a lot of bend in it. Other hats, like my Star Wars hat, I have no bend in it. So it just depends. Depends on my situation. Depends on my mood. This one, I was like, it deserves a little bend. And you know what, LC? I'll probably wear this hat to MegaCon at least one of the days. So, LC, I don't know. I think you saw most of yesterday's show. I have not went to one of Jeff's shows in forever. So let me show you something. We have a little bit of a hiccup, but I solved the problem. So, MegaCon is February 6th through the 9th. Fears is going. I'm not missing MegaCon, like a third year in a row or whatever it is. But Jeff's show, I haven't hung out with Jeff in forever. It's been like over a month, maybe a month and a half. Jeff's show, his next one, the Con Misfits Toy Show, is through the 7th through the 8th. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to Jeff's show one day. So I'm going to go to MegaCon the 6th, the 8th, and the 9th. So 3 days. I'm going to pay for 3 days. And on the 7th, I'm going to go to Jeff's show. Because I want to hang out with you and your family. And then I want to do some filming by myself. So on the days that you come, I'll hang out with you. On the days that you don't come, I'm going to go film and go nuts by myself. And then I'm going to go to Jeff's show. So if you want to come to Jeff's show with me, you let me know, buddy. You let me know. But I thought that because Jeff was like, Fears, you've missed like 3 or 4 shows in a row. I was like, I know, man. I've been working hard. And I've been, Christmas. And then I said last November I was hanging out with my mom. I said we threw my brother like a kick-ass wedding reception party that we had planned like months in advance, My mom actually got the idea right after me and my brother threw my mom that 70s party, which, be patient with me, I still need to upload. I still got all the footage. It's right over there on my hard drive. It's going to be great. The party was fucking going nuts. I've never seen my mom more happy. My mom was grinning ear to ear. She came up. She's like, I love you, John. And I was like, yeah, I love you too, Mom. I love my mommy. My mommy is, or I should say, my mom's from England. So my mom, hello mom. My mommy is the sweetest, most kindest, most dearest, epic going nuts lady ever. No wonder my dad married my mom. My dad probably saw her and was like, ooh, who's that? And then he like ditched his friends. He was like, yeah, the hell with you guys. I'm going to go talk to that lady right over there. And my dad told me all of his like buddies, like army buddies, were kind of like bummed out. They're like, what the hell, John? And my dad was like, don't even go there. I'm going to go talk to her. He goes, I get to hang out with you guys every day. I'd be an idiot if I didn't go talk to her. Well, thank God he did, because if he didn't, my dad and my mom would be pulling some Marty McFly shit, because if they did not meet, I wouldn't exist. My brother would not exist. So that, like, if Doc Brown's time machine was actually, like, a thing, I wouldn't even tempt. I mean, I would love to time travel back and be a fly on the wall and watch my mom and dad interact in their first meeting. That would be cool. But you know, Fierce, what if I pulled some Marty McFly shit and accidentally, like, messed some shit up? Then I had to, like, restore balance to the universe like Marty. Like, Marty had to introduce his parents. And then if he didn't, then he started, like, disappearing and shit. Just my fucking luck. I'd bump into my dad, and then my dad wouldn't have enough time to meet my mom, and then they would close down the discotheque that my mom and dad met at. And I'd be like, well, fuck, Fears, I'm out of luck now, motherfucker. You know? So, I would wait until my mom and dad got married, and then after they had me, then I would time travel back and visit some date of them, like, hanging out in the past. Because then I'd be like, well, now I'm already born, so now nothing can get fucked up, you know? But if you go before that, then you're, like, risking, like, you know, a paradox and all that kind of shit. You're like, oh, fuck, like, oh, what the fuck did I do? You know? So there it is. So, yeah, anyway, I'm getting off track here. Anyway, LC, I'm going to try to get Randall to come, because I asked Randall when we were at Central Florida Comic-Con last weekend. I was like, Randall, I'm glad you met Amy Jo Johnson. She was going nuts. She was going wild. You know, Amy Jo Johnson, by the way, is the most kindest, sweetest lady. Super sweet, super generous with her time, by the way. Like, Randall was like, hey, if I give you $20, like, can I do a magic? She was like, oh, pish tosh, you don't need to pay me $20. She's like, Randall, just do the trick. And Randall was like, oh, fuck yeah. And he looks at me, and I'm like, go, do it, Randall, go. He does it. The only thing that would have made it just a little bit better is if they would have allowed us to film the magic trick, because I wanted to get that in the fucking vlog. Hell, I probably would have made that like a separate video. Like, Randall does a trick for Amy Jo Johnson / Pink Power Ranger, some shit like that, you know? But for some reason, they were cool with us filming on Saturday. But for some reason, they were like, oh, no, you can't film on Sunday. So I was like, oh my God, whatever. But at least we got a little bit of footage. At least. I'll take it. Kind of like what happened with me and Steve-O, you know? The security guard was like, I don't care what you film before the show, and I don't care what you film after the show. But then he was like, look in my eyes. He goes, if you film during the show, I'm kicking you, your best friend, out of here. And Eric's mom and dad came, and then Eric's wife came, and then me, and then one of Aaron is Eric's wife, one of Aaron's like girlfriends. And literally he goes, I don't care if you film before, I don't care if you film after. He goes, but if you film during the show, I'm kicking all you guys out of here. And I was like, got it, I got it. And he's like, do you really got it? And I was like, yeah, I got it. But the security guard was acting like that because he's like, I've caught many people filming during the show and they don't allow that. He goes, they don't care if you film the stage before it. So when you guys watch that vlog, you're going to see it. And I explained it. I'm like, well, hey, I can't film during the show. So here's the stage before it. And then I think you hear me scream at Eric, but like not mad, like in a good way. I'm like, Eric, I'll meet you guys. I'm going to run down the stage after the show. He's down there signing autographs. I hauled ass down there. I'm jumping over tables and chairs. I got on a chair because I'm so short. He comes out. He's signing autograph. I'm like, yo, Steve-O, shout out to the vlog. And he looks up. And then we make eye contact, and he goes, yeah, like that, and puts his hands above. It's kind of dark in there, so hopefully you guys will see it whenever I upload it. But, oh, man, I got some vlogs a-coming. You guys are going to fucking blow your mind. I kid you not. What's up, heroes? He says, rock out, brother. He goes, rock out, brother, man, Fears. Well, hell yeah, buddy. Fangirl Kate says, hey, Fears, guess what? I love that hat. Do you? It is a nice hat. I do like it. Oh, I do like it. Anyway. Well, shout out to LC. If you guys have not followed my friend LC, what the hell, man? Use your brain and subscribe to Heroes and Villains Collectibles on YouTube, on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, now that it's finally back. Get your head out of your ass and follow my buddy, my pal, Heroes and Villains Collectibles. And then somewhere on his YouTube, there's a website to go buy one of these. So get on that website and buy some merch. Some merch. Oh, yeah. And LC, I'll probably wear the, one day I'll probably wear just the hat. Another day at MegaCon, I'll probably wear just the jersey and I'll dazzle up my hair. Tinder Immortal says I should bring back the spikeage. So maybe for MegaCon, I'll spike it up. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I don't know. Anyway. All right. What's next? Anyway. Work's been going good. I hope everybody's, because I know all you guys work in the chat, so I hope you guys' work is going good. Like I said, we had 43,000 last night. Not too shabby. It was a little busy, but not, like, going nuts. Christmas, the biggest day I think we had was 90, around last Christmas, it was 90, 95,000, somewhere in that range. My boss is like, well, thank God it's over, Fears. And I was like, yeah, kind of. And he goes, what do you mean, Fears? I said, well, dude, I said, you know I love Christmas. I said, I got a lot of footage around Christmas time. He's like, what, for your vlog? I said, not just for my vlog, for all my other social medias. And he was like, yeah. He goes, but Fears, 90,000. I was like, yeah, that's true. I'm like, it was going pretty nuts in the factory. And he's like, yeah, Fears, I love Christmas too, but I'm glad it's over. He goes, now we can, like, kick back and get back to, like, you know, a normal day, 35, 40. I said, well, not yet. I said, because, you know, he was talking about it last night. I said, not yet. We're still at 43,000. He goes, yeah, but Fears, those lazy days are coming. I was like, thank God for that. And he was like, yeah. He goes, right after we get done with, like, Valentine's Day, then it should slow down significantly. And I was like, well, I hope so. But then when Easter comes around, it'll just speed up a little bit, like the week before Easter, and then we're back to normal. Really, the only time it gets fucking chaotic is Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Halloween. Those three holidays are like three of the biggest ones. Whew, and they go fucking nuts. Anyway, if you guys haven't seen yet, every day that I stream, I'm going to try to decorate the back. Today I decided to go, well, I kept this up because before I add it to the shelf, with all my other Lego builds. After every Lego build, I put it up and let you guys enjoy it for a couple days. Then once I'm ready for the next build, I take it off the shelf, add it to the other ones in the other room, and then I get on the next build. So I left that up, but today I decided to go all movie props, except for this. I think I'm going to watch the rest of Mad Max tonight. So, movie prop from Christmas Vacation, Marty Moose's little glass that he drinks eggnog out of. There we are. Stab. Ghostface from Part 1. Willy Wonka chocolate bar. The ectoplasmic residue sample container. Hell yeah, that I just got. Fuck yes. Slimer, green slime, a bigger container of green slime. Ghostface Scream Mask from Part 6. Part 6. And Stab 2. So, tomorrow, I don't know what theme I'm going to pick, but, I'll figure something out. Anyway, how's your guys' day been going? I hope your guys' day has been going well. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys have had a great day. Put a 2 in the chat if it could be better. If you guys haven't had a good day, I hope you guys do have a better day. Keep that positive energy up, you guys. My nose is so runny. I apologize. Anyway. Alright, let's continue on. Alright, let's see here. I think the next topic we need to talk about why we celebrate. I've always wanted to talk about. I don't think I've ever done this topic before. I don't think. If I have and I've forgotten, please tell me in the chat. Why we celebrate Groundhog's Day, how it originated, all that. So I was prepared. I looked up some information and I'm going to read it to you guys. So I'm just going to write it down. So Groundhog Day. It is a holiday. It's not a big holiday, but you still want to recognize it. Yeah, because I don't want 6 more weeks of winter. I want to get the sun back so Fears can lay his ass by the pool and work on this beautiful tan. I still got a little bit of tan left, but it could be better. And I want to hit the beach so I can check out all those hot chicks in those bikinis. Bikini style, that's right. So yeah, who wouldn't? Well, ladies wouldn't, but we would. Bikini style. Now we're talking. Oh yeah. Alright, so let me pull up the information. So it says, Groundhog's Day is celebrated to predict the weather. I knew that, and is based on the idea that a groundhog shadow on February 2nd indicates how long winter will, in fact, last. Will it be the end of winter, or will it be 6 weeks of winter? The tradition originated in Europe and was brought to the United States by German immigrants. Nice. And then it said, how did this holiday start? And it started a long time ago. Now this I did not know. It says, the tradition of Groundhog's Day became an official holiday from the Christian holiday of Candlemas, which was celebrated in Europe in 350 AD. So the first official Groundhog's Day was in 350 AD. That's a long-ass time ago. It says, Germans believed that if the sun was out on Candlemas Day, a hedgehog would cast a shadow, predicting 6 more weeks of winter. When German settlers came to Pennsylvania, they founded Groundhog's Day instead of hedgehogs, and decided they could use them to predict the weather instead. So that's where it originated from. It kind of blew my mind. I was like, the first Groundhog's Day was 350 AD? Had no idea. I was like, that is a long-ass fucking time ago. But I love learning. I know some people in the chat and some people in the community doesn't like school. I never hated school. I hated certain subjects in school. Like, English was so boring. Fears had a lot of naps during English class. And math. I definitely snooze during math. Math, I hate. I hate it so much. I could never understand it. I understand simple math, but like for some of my college courses, they made me take college algebra. I'm like, college algebra and college calculus has nothing to do with fucking getting a film degree. And they're like, it doesn't matter. They're like, it's a required course, you have to take it. And I would look at it and go, why? Why? I'm like, I will never use calculus in making a short film, or if I ever got a job in Hollywood, I'd never use calculus. And they made me take college algebra, college calculus, and then trigonometry 101. I actually had to get a tutor in college because I fucking hate math. And I said, just help me get like a B or like a C plus or something close to an A to pass the class. So, I got enough to pass. All the other classes, I either got A's and B's in, but I was like, for trigonometry, algebra, and calculus, I'm like, just get me enough where I can pass this because I fucking hate math. But I thought that was so stupid. I was like, I will never use trigonometry, calculus, or algebra in film. Ever. And I never have. So, my point exactly. Anyway, what I was trying to say is, I always love learning new things. I know some people in the chat never liked school. I never had a problem with school. There was just certain subjects that I liked. Like, I loved gym class more. I loved gym class. I loved drama class, you know, all the theater stuff that I did. Art, for sure. Art was probably my favorite subject. Art. I loved art. I took every type of art class you could imagine. I loved science class and reading because I've always had an interest in science. I loved reading. Still do love reading. All right. I can't see your guys' comments right now because I'm reading all the stuff about Ground Hounds Day. As soon as I get done, I will get back to the chat. All right, let's see. So that's where it originated from. Now we know how it was formed. Now, and I read you guys when the first Ground Hounds Day was. It was in 350 A.D., after death. BC means before Christ. AD means after death, if you guys didn't know. Now it says, how is the tradition celebrated? It says, on Groundhog's Day, people watch to see if a groundhog emerges from its burrow or its home to see its shadow. If the groundhog sees its shadow, it means there'll be 6 more weeks of winter. If the groundhog doesn't see its shadow, it means spring will come early. In America, where is Groundhog's Day mostly celebrated? It says you can pretty much celebrate Groundhog's Day anywhere you want in the United States, but the most famous place Groundhog's Day is celebrated is in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, where the semi-mythical groundhog Punxsutawney Phil makes his annual prediction. Other cities in the United States and Canada also celebrate Groundhog's Day with their own weather predicting rodents. Well, there you go. There you go. And then it says more information on Groundhog's Day. It derives from the Pennsylvania Dutch superstition that if a groundhog emerges from its burrow, which I just read, on the day it sees its shadow, it will retreat into its den and winter will go on for 6 more weeks. If it does not, so it says spring will arrive early. In 2024, an early spring was predicted by Punxsutawney Phil. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think Phil will do this year? Do you think Phil will show its shadow? Or see its shadow? If you think it'll see its shadow, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't think he'll see it, put a 2 in the chat. Let me know. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because some things I already knew, some things I did not know. So yeah, well, that's pretty cool. I didn't know the first one was in 350 AD. Again, I reiterate, that is a fucking long-ass time ago. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that topic. All right, let's get back. Let me close this and get back to the chat. Yo, Shuffler, what's up? I'm sorry to keep you waiting, buddy. I was talking all Groundhog's Day. All right, Shuffler says, so we ever going to get to see what CAGAN Fears looks like? What, you? You actually, you and Tinder Immortal are always welcome to come hang out with Fears in Florida, and you guys can check out CAGAN Fears. Tinder Immortal, Shuffler, you let me know when you want to come and hang out. I'll take a couple days off of work. You guys can come hang out in CAGAN Fears. I can take you guys to Disney. You let me know. You let me know. So yeah, you let me know. Shuffler says, math is the enemy of man. Oh, God, it is. Ugh, down with math. Fucking cannot stand math. Shuffler says, fears man. Well, hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Tinder Immortal thinks spring is coming early this year. All right. So, Tinder Immortal has already made her prediction. I would like to think that spring would come early. I've had enough of this cold shit. I want to get back to the beach. I want to get back to working on my tan, and it is fucking freezing out there. I took my trash out last night before I went to work. It's fucking cold out there, man. Fears has gotten spoiled over the hot weather, but now that I live here, I need the warmth. I need the warmth. Anyway, let's see. What's the forecast? Oh, okay. Well, let me pull up my weather app. Here we go. Because now I have it on my phone and I have it on my computer. I know. I don't think you guys would ever saw Fears. The old Fears would never use apps, certainly not on my computer. The old fears only used things if he had to. But I'm getting with technology these days. I never thought I'd see me do it, but it's definitely helped me out easier. I should have started doing this shit years ago. All right, so in New York, it is 20 degrees. The highest 20, the lowest is 10. Damn, that's cold. In Hull, England, it's 37 degrees. The highest it'll be today is 41. The lowest in England will be 34. Orlando, we're cooking at a good 52 degrees. The highest it'll be 55. The lowest it'll be is 40. In Los Angeles, it is 78 degrees. The highest it'll be is 79. The lowest will be 51. In Wentzville, Missouri, man, I feel bad for my mom. She's probably freezing right now. In Wentzville, Missouri, it is 29 degrees. The lowest it'll be is 8 degrees. The highest it'll be is 33. In St. Louis, the highest it is 31. It's 31 degrees in St. Louis. The highest it'll be is 33 today. The lowest it'll be is 8 degrees. And in my town, I'm not going to tell you where I live, but the highest is 48 degrees. So we're a little bit colder than Orlando, because Orlando was 50. So it's not too much colder, but it's colder. So it's 48 degrees where I live. The highest it'll be today is 50. The lowest it'll be is 38. So there we are. There we are. And today it's going to be partly cloudy all day. All day till 1 a.m. And then the next day, it's going to be cloudy all the way till 7 a.m. tomorrow. And then the sun's going to come out at around, it says 7:20 sunrise. That's when the sun's going to come out. So there we are. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. All right. All right. Let's see. What's next? Oh, I forgot to write my notes down for Groundhog's Day. First Groundhog's Day, 350 AD. Holy shit. 350 AD. Germans brought it over. Brought it to America. And I'm going to write down my prediction. My prediction is that we have a early spring. So there we are. Early spring. I got to blow my nose, excuse me. My nose is so fucking runny. I think this weekend I'm going to buy my Comic-Con tickets. MegaCon it up, baby. Oh, yeah. I got to pay some bills first. So let me pay all the bills first, LC. And then MegaCon it up. All right. There we go. All right. I think the next one we're going to do is the top 10 ExhumedVision items on his website. I haven't checked out ExhumedVisions.com in a while, so I thought this would be a fun one. Top 10 items sold on ExhumedVisions. There we are. It's been a while since I checked out his website. Let's just have a little look-see. All right. Let me just go to the website. Give me 1 second here. He may have some new stuff. I have not checked it in a while, so let's go. www.exhumedvisions.com. And there it is. Okay, so we got a new Lighthouse t-shirt, and then we have that vampire movie that he loves so much, which I still need to see. That old-ass one from, like, 1920. Then we got Gothic King Cobra's girlfriend on a shirt called Long Tits. Long Tits McGee. Goddamn. That's actually pretty funny. Then he's got Gothic King Cobra smiling from that movie Smile. That's pretty funny. All right, let's see. What else? All right, so I'm going to start the top 10 list. All right, so I think the first thing, because it was so funny, the Your Pussy Smells Like Wendy's. It's probably my favorite sticker so far because it's so random, it's so hilarious. It's on my movie prop shelf, so I think that's the first one. So, Wendy's pussy sticker. That's the first one. Wendy's pussy sticker. Very funny. All right, let's see. What's next? Let's see here. Let's see. Next one, I'm gonna go with probably the Predator movie poster shirt. So Predator movie poster shirt. All right, let's see here. Probably Ernest Scared Stupid shirt. That's a good one. And then, let's see here. Probably the Terminator shirt. I Know Now Why You Cry. I know now you cry shirt. Okay. That was number 4. Let's see here. He does have a lot of badass shirts. Let's see here. Let's see, what else? And these are all my favorite. These are my top 10. Let's see here. All right, let me go to the next. Let's see here. Let's see here. There's still a lot of things. I'm only going from what I've bought so far. And if there's anything new. But there's a lot of stuff that I haven't bought yet that should be on this list, but I haven't bought them yet, so they're not on the list. Probably there's a movie on there where the guy's holding up a massive laser disc. So, laser disc shirt. Laser disc shirt. Okay, and then even though it's sold out, his acrylic face melting painting is probably the greatest piece of artwork that Visions has ever made, ever. It's sold out because I guess he only made a couple, but I told Visions anytime he makes another one of those, it literally looks like the Scream mask, but it's like melting, and it looks like it's melting off the canvas. It's a great piece of artwork. I said, Visions, if you ever make one of those ever again, I'm going to buy it. And I said, let me know. And he said, I definitely will let you know, Fears. And I said, okay. So I'm going to put face melt painting. All right, let's see. What's next? Probably the combo of the Friday the 13th poster and Michael Myers shirt where it says Halloween, but then it's got the cutout logo of like the Friday the 13th title logo cover art. So Halloween / Friday the 13th shirt. That's a good one. There's so much stuff on here that I like and that I've bought. I'm really trying to like only pick 10. I mean, there's more than 10 that I like, but I'm gonna pick 10 of my favorite. The Castlevania shirt, because I love that video game. That definitely, I wear that one all the time. Castlevania. Let's see what else. Let's see here. I need two more. Let's see here. Probably that Jason Voorhees coffee mug. So Jason coffee mug. Okay. And then again, there's more than 10 that I like on here, but I'm trying to really pick 10. Probably the horror movie pin where it says horror on it, so just horror. So horror pin. Alright, there it is. There we go. And I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom, and I need to go blow my nose again off camera because, man, it is running like crazy. So I'll be right back, but just give me a second. I've got like 8 windows up, so I'm just closing all these windows. There we go. All right, I will be right back. But while I'm gone, you guys just go ahead and study BB-8. Just study BB-8. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Oh, there we go. My nose is running like crazy. All right. All right, let's move this right along. All right, let's see. We did Groundhog's Day. We did the top 10 Visions items. We did the clothing. All right. Last thing I got for you guys, because we've been going about 53 minutes, because not that I want to end the show quickly, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat something, and then I'm going to try to get a video out today. I'm going to try. I really am going to try. So, yeah. All right. So, first one, Soldier. So, Soldier starring Kurt Russell. One of my favorite, like, man's actors. Played Snake Plissken, played in lots of movies. He was in some of those Fast and Furious movies, too. And very sci-fi action adventure movie. Totally recommend it, so I'm going to write that down. Totally recommending it. I'm going to give it a 9.2. 9.2. Not a 10, but it's almost a 10. 9.2. Favorite scene? Probably the battle sequence at the end where he kills like 30 bad guys. It's a long-ass sequence at the end. But it's a great sequence. So, battle scene at the end. Battle scene towards the end of the film. All right. Favorite kill. Favorite kill probably. Probably when he drops a bomb out of the back of the spaceship and it kills the general, the evil general. So yeah. So I'm going to say killing the evil general. It's a very sci-fi, dystopia type of film, you know. That's way in the future. It doesn't even say how far in the future, but it's got spaceships and they're traveling to other planets and stuff, so it's pretty far in the future. So, dystopia, future. But a glimmer of hope. A glimmer of hope. Glimmer of hope. Because, like, in this, there's a glimmer of hope. But in movies like Mad Max, there's absolutely no hope. The world has gone to shit. And, like, everything is like a fucking desert and shit. So, glimmer of hope. No hope for Mad Max and all those other guys. All right. So, I said 9 out of 2. I mean, 9.2. Excuse me. 9.2. All right. There we are. Next. Another dystopian film. This takes place in the future of 2017. So, yeah. Even though we're way past that. So now, this movie takes place in the past. So, there we are. So, The Running Man. Running Man. Starring Arnold. I'm going to give this a 9.5. 9.5. It's a great film. Dystopia. Dystopian society. This one has got a glimmer of hope. Not much, but a glimmer of hope. Glimmer of hope. Glimmer of hope. Probably the best kill in it is... Let's see. Best kill. Probably the... I like when he kills Sub-Zero. Killing Sub-Zero. It's one of Arnold Schwarzenegger's best films. One of Arnold's best films. It's not his best film, but it's one of his best films. So, yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've already seen these two, but I haven't rated them in my Letterboxd app yet. So, tonight, before I go to work, I'm going to give this rating for Letterboxd, this one, and then the two others. Yo, Visions, what's up? He says, hamburger. Nice. Getting on that Wednesday Whopper. I passed, buddy. I was that close. I'm telling you, I was that close. But I skipped it because I'm trying to lose weight. I had some nice soup. I made some soup. And then my healthy snack, I got some raisins today. But I was thinking about it. It was either going to be Chipotle today or it was going to be some lounge. And I decided to pass. But you enjoyed that lounge. Also, I don't know if you're just getting here, Visions. I hope you don't mind. I haven't checked out your website in quite a while to see what you had, the new stuff. And I did, where is it? I did the top 10 things sold on ExhumedVisions.com. Now, there's more than 10 items that I like on it, Visions. These are just 10 of my favorites. I picked the Wendy's pussy sticker because I just thought it was fucking hilarious. The Predator movie poster shirt, which I have. That one's great. Ernest Scared Stupid shirt, I have. I Know Now Why You Cry shirt, the Terminator shirt. I don't have it, and it's sold out, but I just think it's a great piece of art, Visions. I think it's your best art you've ever made. I put down face-melting acrylic painting. You know, the one with all the faces are like, kind of like coming down the page. I thought those... So I remember I even told you, I told the fan, I said, if you ever make one again, whenever you make one again, save me one, because I will definitely buy it, and I'll put it right there on the wall. So I put that down, and then I put the Halloween / Friday the 13th combo shirt, which I have. I thought that was good. The Castlevania shirt, I wear that one all the time, and it's one of my favorite video games. It's not my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. Jason Voorhees coffee mug. I use that all the time. And then the green horror movie pin that says horror on it. Those are like 10 of my favorite. Again, I like more than 10 on your website, buddy, and I've bought more than 10 things off your website, but those are like 10 of my favorite. Vision says, nice, good choices. Yeah, I decided to go more healthy. Decided to have some raisins as a snack after lunch, and then lunch, I heated up some chicken noodle soup, and I had some water. So I had a glass of ice water with some chicken noodle soup. Very good, very tasty. All right, let's get back to this. So, one of Arnold's best movies, Dystopian Society, but there's a glimmer of hope. I'm going to give it, like I said, a 9.5. Probably the best scene, the best kill is killing Sub-Zero. One of the best films that Arnold has done. Not his best film, but one of his best films. My favorite scene, besides the killing of Sub-Zero, probably when the nerdy guy and the hot, sexy girl find the computer to find the uplink code to take down the crazy television show and all that crap. And then Dynamo finds them, kills the nerdy guy, and then Amber, which is the hot chick, she runs away. And that whole sequence is a good... That's probably one of my favorite scenes. So, killing the nerdy guy. Nerdy guy scene. All right. I highly recommend it. Let me write that down. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. There we are. All right. Galaxy Quest. Yeah, dude. Loved it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Funny comedy. Favorite actor in it is gotta be Tim Allen. Favorite actor. Tim Allen. You guys don't know, I'm sure you do, but in case you don't, before he became a big movie star, he worked on Home Improvement, the television show. Again, if you have not seen that television show, that's really good. Me and my dad used to watch that one all the time. And my mom actually watched it with us because she thought Tim Allen was very funny. And we all enjoyed that show as a family. All right. Favorite scene out of Galaxy Quest? Probably when they get a new show at the very end and they're doing all their intros. So intro scene at the very end. Intro scene. Another good scene is where they see the Protector for the very first time and it's real. So, seeing the Protector. That's all I got for that one. Oh, I recommend it. I recommend it. Recommend it. All right. There we are. And last but certainly not least, Batman Forever. Not my favorite Batman, but I do like it a little bit because I like Jim Carrey's performance as the Riddler. So it's not a good watch, it's not a bad watch, it's an enjoyable watch. So Batman Forever. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. All right. The Riddler's my favorite character. Out of that movie. Best scene. Probably when the Riddler destroys the Batcave. Destroying the Batcave. That's all I got. That's all I got. Time to check out. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, though. I'm getting very tired, and I've got some more laundry to do. There. But before I go, let's go over to the wall and pick something new to watch. All right. Let's go with a comedy. Let's go with a comedy. I'm going to watch Death at a Funeral. Death at a Funeral. I found this at Goodwill like a week or two ago, and you guys saw it, so I'm going to watch that one. I'll watch this one, and I'm going to watch... You know what? The other one, I'll keep it a mystery, and you guys will find out what else I watched tonight, but I'm definitely watching this tonight. Death at a Funeral. So, yeah, dude. All right. I'm taking off. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Fears, Lord Fears at FearsMan26, the main channel. Fears Vlogs is channel number 2. Subscribe to the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. Follow Larry Tate 26 at Larry Tate 26 on YouTube. Follow Visions, Lord Visions, www.exhumedvisions.com. Follow The Carey Show on YouTube at The Carey Show. Follow the Fears Brick Road. Follow the Fears Brick Road. Follow the Fears Brick Road, as Carrie would say. Except she would say The Carey Show. And last, but certainly not least, follow my buddy, my pal, Randall, Lord Randall, at Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Alright, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces.